What's up guys, Ben Johnston from TFC. Today I'm going to be having a look at Manny Pacquiao's feints. Now Manny does a few different styles of feints, but the one I really like is where he'll be long, he'll draw a reaction, and the reaction he looks for is the opponent to start moving backwards. So he'll be long, he'll feint a jab, usually a jab, to draw the opponent to start moving backwards, and almost on the half beat is when he explodes for his second phase of his combination. So you'll see the opponent's here, the opponent starts to move back, and while they're kind of like transitioning onto their back foot, Manny Pacquiao explodes off his own back foot again. He goes pop, pop, fires a 1-2 or a jab straight down off the center. So he might be moving around, he feints and both feet come. So the footwork of that is both feet, and off his back foot, when the back foot comes up, he explodes again for a boom, boom for the jab cross straight down the center. So if I was going to practice on the bag, I'd get a little bit of a swing happening, right? So most of the time when we hit the bag, we're trying to meet it. We're trying to, as the bag comes forward, we throw our punch. We go for it to come in, boom. And that just stops the bag from like swinging, getting out of control. If we're always punching as the bag's moving away from us, you can see it doesn't take long before that bag's just like getting out of control, and then we have to stop, especially if we don't have a partner. For this one, I'm going to use that just so that I can practice the timing of my feint. So I'm going to wait for the bag to come towards me. As it starts to go away, I move in, and then I follow it for the second time to really replicate that opponent going back, and then I go in for the second one. You'll see if I feint, now I'm too close and I can't throw my combination. So on a bag, I'll let it have a bit of a swing. The feint, I don't want to lean in and be over that front foot. It's so important that we use our feet and balance to stop our momentum from being this big transfer of weight, left foot, left foot again. But we keep that weight right in the middle as I'm doing it. So I'm tut there, and not, because as you can see, it makes my movement, makes my transfer of weight so much slower when I do it like that. So one thing I noticed that Manny does, and like I was saying, the footwork and the balance of not overextending and making sure that you've got a good response from your toes to your body. What I mean by that is, like, when I push, it's not this movement like that, but I want it to be ta. And when I stop, when I choose to stop, I can stop straight away and not a slow delay. I've noticed that Manny does in his training, he does a lot of footwork drills. He'll use like a curb and do lots of like switching stance up onto something. He'll do a lot of line drills, fast feet. And what that does, it creates a really fast response from the ground to the rest of his body. So when he wants to go, he can go fast. And when he wants to stop, he can stop fast. And this instance, he says start, stop, boom, go again. And because he's got that fast response, there's no delay, and he can go ta-doom, almost on that half beat, like go boom, just re-picks his feet up and goes again and lands that nice bang, bang.
So here we can see in this fight, Manny Pacquiao, he starts quite a long distance away from his opponent. So the initial feint is thrown just to make his opponent try and retract, try and withdraw from the combination. And as he starts to move back, Manny Pacquiao brings his back foot up behind him. Notice the back foot follows along, and he pushes again, another massive step, launching out of that back foot with a straight 1-2, dropping his opponent to the canvas.
You can choose to move out, or like Manny does, he often continues going forward. So he'll move off to the left, or he might hit a 1-2 and keep going. There's a number of ways you can do it. What I want you to focus on though is that footwork of pushing, the back foot comes, and then push again, even if we just stick with the jab to keep it simple. So a little swing, push, push again. And I can start to add in, once I've got my feet, I can start to add in a little bit of hand movement on the first push, just to really bait that reaction. So I'm boom, and you can throw it as like almost like feinting a hook, or you can do it feinting straight down the center as a jab and then push again off the second one. Or Manny, sometimes he'll almost feint low and then come up straight to the head. So it's like almost like the opponent's doing this and then he comes over the top. Heaps of ways you can do it, but as long as that footwork is there and you find the timing as the bag's moving away, push, pump, so easy. I always try to land the shot that lands. I try to make it a jab on this one because I'm going so straight with my footwork. It's much easier to boom, than going boom, and then trying to swing it into a hook. So let that bag have a bit of a swing, waiting for my timing, wait for it to start going away, pop, pop, hit on the second one. And notice I try not to overreach on my jab where I'm going to be overextended. Tuck, tuck. I try and make sure my feet follow it in, rather than, I'll show you what not to do, rather than that. I want to try and keep those feet underneath me, my shoulders in between my feet. So that might mean closing the distance more with my feet rather than trying to overreach with my shoulders. So guys, if you enjoyed this, we've got heaps more videos being released regularly just like this one. So be sure to hit that like and subscribe button and follow us for more videos.